YouTube? It's your boy Tim coming back at you with another YouTube video, and welcome to TA Vlogs. If this is your first time stopping by the channel, I would like to say welcome, and if you guys could, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. All of that does help with the YouTube algorithm and helps boost my video to more and more people. So thank you to every single one of you guys that do all my videos. And as you guys know, it is that time of the year, the end of the year list, where everybody makes their top 10 best sneakers, top 10 worst sneakers, top 10 favorite pickup sneakers. And for today's video, we're going to go over my top 10 favorite pickups of 2022. So to just give you guys some context, we're going to be going over my favorite pickups that I've gotten this year. Now that doesn't mean the shoe has came out in 2022. It could be an older shoe, it could be a newer shoe. Doesn't really matter. It's just my pickups from 2022, and we're going to rank them from 10 to 1. And one other disclaimer, now I did not make this video to flex, to let you guys know I've picked up a lot of shoes, that I've been spending a lot of money on shoes. There's no flex in this video whatsoever. I just wanted to go over and kind of have a year recap because we have picked up a lot of pairs. I was actually going back into the archive and I didn't realize how many pairs I have actually picked up. Now, some of which I've kept in the collection and some I have sold, but we did narrow it down to 10 of my favorite pickups, and I do have 2 honorable mentions because it was just that difficult to narrow it down to those numbers. But let's get going and get into those honorable mentions. So for the 2 honorable mentions, I'm going to be going with the Air Jordan 5 DJ Khaled in the Crimson Bliss colorway and the Air Jordan 12 Playoff. Now for the Air Jordan 12 Playoff, I didn't intend to pick up this shoe for the collection. Initially, I just bought it to do a sneaker review on it, but the more and more I looked at it and the more and more I edited that video for that sneaker review, I started thinking this shoe is amazing. I need to add this shoe to the collection. It's a super clean shoe to have, white, black, super classic. So I eventually kept it in the collection instead of selling it. And for the Air Jordan 5 DJ Khaled, this is an amazing colorway. The quality on leather and materials on here is A1. Storytelling and details are definitely not lacking in this shoe, but it's just too difficult of a shoe for me to wear every day. Kind of a harder color to match and wear, so that's why it didn't make the list. So let's get started on my top 10 sneaker pickups of 2022. At number 10, I put the Yeezy Foam Runner in the Onyx colorway. Now this shoe I tend to wear almost every single day, whether it's running errands, going to get the mail, or walking the dogs. This shoe is super cozy, and I was fortunate enough to hit this for retail, so that is another W for this pair. It definitely does break a lot of necks. It is a eye-catching shoe. A lot of people always stop me and ask me what is on feet when I'm wearing this pair. Super cozy, just an everyday shoe, and I had to put this on the list because the Foam Runner is slowly becoming one of my favorite shoes in my entire collection. And for number 9, we're going to be going with the Off-White Dunk in the UNLV colorway. Now, to be completely honest with you guys, I had totally forgot that I picked this pair up in 2022. That just goes to show you how many pairs we did pick up. But luckily, I was going through some of my past videos and I saw that I picked this one up in early 2022. So I had to add this one to the list. It is a fire colorway. Now, initially when this shoe first dropped, pairs were going for about $350 to $400, and I did sleep on those prices. And as soon as Virgil passed, this shoe did skyrocket up into the $1,000 price point. So at that time, it was kind of out of my budget. But lucky for me, this pair was sitting at a local resale shop, and I did bring in a pair to trade. So I did get this shoe for a pretty good price. And as you guys know, with all Nike and Off-White collabs, the leather quality on here is amazing, and this is honestly one of my favorite Off-White sneakers to drop. With my number 8th pick, we're going with a sleeper. Some of y'all call this a brick, and some of y'all will be seeing this at your local Nike outlets, but I had to throw this in here. My Air Jordan 5 Green Bean. Such a classic colorway, such a classic model, and just going back to that era of 2005, 2006, when we saw so many great Air Jordan 5 colorways. This was such an easy cop. I walked into my local store and picked this up for retail. Now this shoe is amazing. I haven't got the chance to wear it just yet, but the colorway is fire. We got the all metallic uppers, we got the green beans on the insides and the green beans right here on the shark teeth. Such a classic shoe, and I had to add this for number 8. And for number 7, we have the Air Jordan 4 A Ma Maniere. Now this shoe is probably some of y'all's top 3 sneakers of 2022. Now originally when I first saw images, I wasn't too impressed. Another A Ma Maniere collab, I thought I would let it go, but fortunate for me, I was able to pick this pair up pretty easily on A Ma Maniere's website, and after getting it in hand, doing the review and looking at it thoroughly, this is an amazing shoe when it comes to quality and details. And honestly, this shoe is a top 3 sneaker of 2022, but the shoes I have ahead of it just mean a little bit more to me. So for my number 6 pick, we did go with the Air Jordan 6 in that Midnight Navy colorway. This is probably one of my favorite Air Jordan 6s of all time, and this shoe was sitting at all of your local retail shops, and I'm pretty sure if you went on StockX or GOAT right now, you could pick up this pair for retail. Now, originally dropping in 2000, this shoe was always a grail for me in high school, and I always wanted to own this pair, but unfortunately I could never find a wearable pair. And as soon as I heard this shoe was dropping in 2022, I knew I had to add this shoe to my collection, and all I did was walk into my local Foot Locker and picked up this pair super easily. Now, a lot of y'all might call this shoe a brick and say it's a plain sneaker, but for me it is a super classic colorway, and I had to have this shoe in the collection. And for all the OGs out there, you guys know what I'm talking about. This shoe is amazing. At number 5, I went with the Kobe Grinch, probably one of my biggest steals of the entire year. I picked up this pair for $180 used. Yes, I said that correctly, $180. Now, this is a grail sneaker for me, a top 5 Nike basketball sneaker of all time in my opinion. Now, if you weren't around for that Nike basketball era from around 2009 to 2013, you guys might not know what I'm talking about, but at one point Nike basketball was king and they were giving us fire colorways, and this Kobe 6 Grinch was just one of the many fire colorways we were getting back then, and it is the perfect Christmas shoe. Alright, now we're getting into the top 4. These are some of the heavy hitters, some of my favorite pickups of 2022. At number 4, we do have the Air Max 97 Silver Bullet, such a classic colorway, probably one of the best Air Maxes of all time. This is just a timeless colorway and an amazing silhouette. Now, this shoe does drop every 6 to 7 years, but I had to add this shoe to my collection now because eventually this shoe always does for some reason go up in price, so I'd rather get it for retail than pay that resale. So for my number 3 pickup of 2022, I went with the Air Jordan Fire Red 3. You guys have to pay this shoe respect, just like the Midnight Navy 6 and the Green Bean Air Jordan 5. As soon as I saw this shoe coming out, I knew I had to add this to the collection, and I already knew this was going to be a top 3 sneaker for me personally. This is just a fire colorway, a fire model, and the Air Jordan 3, you can never go wrong with it. And it is a coincidence that it landed at the number 3 spot. And for number 2 on my list, this is probably a lot of y'all sneakers of the year, and to be honest with you, it is my sneaker of the year as well. We're going with the Air Jordan 1 Lost and Found. From the materials, from the storytelling, from the quality, this shoe is amazing. And yes guys, I was able to secure my personal size. We finally got the size 11.5 in hand, so I cannot wait to rock this shoe. I might actually wear this shoe for Christmas Day just to flex a little bit. And the Air Jordan 1 Chicago colorway is probably a top 5 sneaker of all time, and this is just a no-brainer that this is on the list, and I had it at number 2, so let's get ready for number 1. And the number 1 shoe on this list, my favorite pickup of 2022, we went with the New Balance 2002R Protection Pack in the Rain Cloud colorway. Now, in my opinion, this shoe is fire. No, it did not come out in 2022. I did pick it up a couple months back, but for some reason I just tend to wear this shoe 2 to 3 times a week, and you already know New Balance comes with the comfort, so this shoe is super cozy on feet. I don't know guys, this just matches with everything. I tend to throw it on with all my outfits. Doesn't matter if I'm wearing jeans, cargo pants, blue, blacks, greens, doesn't matter the color. I tend to throw this shoe on. It matches with everything and it's such an easy wear. And this shoe does get a lot of attention because most people don't associate New Balance with cool sneakers, and honestly, this might be one of the coolest sneakers in my collection. Alright guys, well that's gonna wrap up today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy my top 10 pickups of 2022, and if you guys haven't already, make sure you hit that like button, and if you are new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. So 2022 has been an amazing year for sneakers, but for me personally, it's not just about sneakers. My son was born in early 2022 this year, so this has been one of the best years of my life, and I would like to dedicate this video to you, Dominic. You are the most important thing in this world, and I can't wait to watch you grow up and become an amazing man and eventually love sneakers just like me. And that's the message to you guys. Make sure you tell your loved ones over this holiday season that you love them and cherish them, because those people are the most important people in your life. And if you guys do care to follow me over at my Instagram or TikTok, I will make sure to link both of those down in the description box below. And if you guys do want to join up on a Discord, I would really appreciate you guys joining up on my Discord, Poppy Gang. It's going to be the top link down in the description box below. Come through, show some love as we continue to grow out the community over there. Alright guys, 2022 has been an amazing year with sneakers, friends, families, so many videos. I really do appreciate every single one of you guys that support me on all my videos, whether that's on Instagram, TikTok, on YouTube. Bigger and better things to come in the year 2023, and I'm wishing every single one of you guys a happy holidays and a happy new year. It's been your boy Tim signing out for the end of 2022. Peace.